justice system, where the courtroom is supposed to serve as a sanctuary for truth and order. Something hallowing unfolded, and it echoed far beyond the marble walls. The premises of the Kuje Magistrate Court in Abuja turned into a battleground as scores of armed security operatives stormed the courthouse, surrounding the benches, booting out lawyers, journalists, even food vendors, all to drag out one man, Omoyele Sowore. This wasn't just an open arrest, it was a violent public spectacle. With the nation watching, Sowore, front row activist and voice of dissent, was brutally beaten, dragged across the floor, and manhandled into a waiting vehicle right before dozens of stunned onlookers. Lawyers, their gowns were knocked to the ground, one bled visibly, robes stained with scarlet shame. Food vendors had their tables destroyed as the oppressive pressed forward, not in one name of law, but in the name of fear. We are not dealing with a simple courtroom drama. This is a full-blown affront to justice, an intimidating act meant to send a message. Dissent will be punished, rights will be ignored, and court sanity will be bent to power. As eyewitnesses watched in shock, many asked, where is the warrant? Where is the due process? The answer was clear, lost amidst in the crush of boots and roar of armored vehicles. Today's story isn't just about Sowore, it's about Nigerian shrinking space for truth, the unchecked rise for security forces, and the collapse of the courtroom as a place of protection, especially for those who speak out. Stay with us as we unravel the details, what triggered the assault, who ordered it, and what this means for democracy and human rights in this nation. If this story matters to you, a like, share, and subscribe to our channel, because the place where the law once stood firm is now trembling, and we refuse to stand silently.
Surrounded his mango to where we're all sitting. And the next thing is, they grabbed Sowore by the neck, some were holding his shirt, some were holding his leg. You know, they were rough-handling him. They pushed him until they crashed into this woman's food shop. I don't know what to call it, where he sells food. This is his table. Okay, let me show you. That's the woman's table. They broke it, fell her wear, scattered everything. The woman is there. They destroyed her properties for no just cause. Sowore was not resisting going. He said, show me the order you claim that you have, and I will follow you. But the man did not show the order. He just slashed a piece of paper like this so that you can't read it, and then squeezed it and put it in his pocket, and they all bundled him into their vehicle. One of the lawyers, Tope, was injured. If you check his hand, he's injured. Blood was coming out. His beard, this white thing we wear on the neck, was stained with blood. All of us, we ran away. And then the funny thing is that there was a guy who was a lawyer. He was making a call here. They say he was filming them. They also bundled him into their vehicle and left. And they refused anybody from bringing out their phones. If they saw you with phone, they grab you and throw you to their vehicle. So I want to find out really from Nigeria and from the Inspector General of Police. Did you give your men order to arrest people who video them in when they are arresting people? If you are doing a good work, shouldn't you want to advertise it so that people know, oh, I'm doing a good work? Why are you scared of being videoed? Why are you doing your things in secret? Sowore said that you are a retired police officer. You are not qualified to be Inspector General. So
settles and the sound of sirens fade outside the court, the image remains: legal uniforms torn, human flesh bruised, the roars of the oppressed echoing off cold concrete walls. What happened today didn't just happen to Sowore, it happened to every Nigerian who believes the law matters, and every citizen who dares to ask questions. Let us be clear: when lawyers are beaten inside the court, when defendants are snatched without warrants, when protest becomes liability, we are no longer talking about isolated events, we are witnessing a democracy unravel. Sowore's rearrest isn't just shocking, it is foundationally dangerous. The world will watch what comes next. Will the lawyers battered Will the lawyers battered today rise again? Will the courts reclaim their dignity? Or will the courtroom become yet another front in the war on truth and justice? On the countless Nigerians who've demanded change, for the families who've lost their children in silent cries, and for those voices still trembling in fear, today's events offer a warning. Power unchecked becomes tyranny. Silence granted becomes complexity. This is your wake-up call. Act, comment below, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to stay informed, because when the law loses its meaning, the people lose their protection. This isn't merely news, it is a signal, and the question now is, will you respond? Stay awake, stay informed, stay unfiltered. Until next time.